Andisa, and today I'm talking about the fact that living in Japan can mean small apartments or rooms, and it can be difficult to kind of style it. So, in this video, I'll be showing you how I made mine more cozy but yet more aesthetic space that is more breathable. Yeah, so if you want to see a whole lot of that, stay tuned. Okay. So first of all, when you come in, as you know, Japanese apartments, they have the popular genkan, which means you will take off your shoes and wear indoor shoes. And then here's my storage place for all my shoes. That's where I keep all my sneakers. I'm a sneaker person, so that's all there. And over there is more of like documents and stuff. And then we have my bags. So I've got all my collection of handbags. You know, ladies can be. And then this one is for work. It's specifically just for work. And then I keep my keys next to the door, so that I can easily take it from when I'm leaving. And then first we have the bin over there. It's so alone over there, like, but next is, as you enter, it's the kitchen. That's my kitchen. And this stove has been so good. At first, like, I didn't understand how to use this in terms of the oven and the type of pots that I need to get, but now I can be able to use it. And so that's the sink. It's big enough, very huge sink. Actually, I just keep all the stuff for cleaning and whatnot. Okay, and that's the table. Well, that's another thing. When you are doing or styling your apartment, you need to make sure that you have comfortable or spaces to put stuff, because I thought, where am I going to put my vegetables or anything that does not need to be in a closed environment? So I bought this table on Temu, I think, on Temu, and I put my rice cooker over there, and there's also some space underneath to also put other stuff, and kettle for my tea and whatnot. And that's the toaster. I went for the color red because also my rice cooker is red. And that's the microwave. And the fridge, honey, it's so short. It's like my size. Well, it's short like me. And over this side, when you turn around, that's the bathroom. So if you look from this angle, that's how it is. It's very close. The bathroom and the kitchens are very close. That's another style I don't get about Japanese apartments, but what can I say? And so when you get in, this is where I keep my cleaning stuff, like the broom and everything. And I hang my towels over there. They dry, don't worry. I just hang them so it's easy accessible. When I get out of the bath, I can just take a towel and move on with my day. And then here it's a washing machine. I can clean, or it's easier to be close. And I think it's nice that it's very close to the shower. So especially when I'm coming back from gym, I just take off everything and put it in and come and take a shower. So here's how the shower is. So that's the shower door, which is like foldable closing kind, and you can lock it from inside. And then once you're inside, it doesn't affect the water out, like doesn't come out outside. And that's my storage place for, sort of like storage place for all my products. And I rather use the empty, like buy empty bottles to store shower gels, and then I keep my, those are the products I use for my teeth, honey, because I'm also trying to make sure my teeth is good. And I like this, the aesthetic of the flower plant, so just to make it more home, lovely and cutesy. Yeah, and then let's move on to the, let me switch on the lights. Okay, at the bathroom. So first thing you see when you come in is That's how it looks. It's mm, spacious and well, it's not really spacious, but yeah, it's fitting for one person living in the apartment. And obviously, it has that warm seat stuff. And I have been trying you to use it. I've never stopped ever since to use the cleaning function. Cleaning function after the, it's been so good. I love it. Because South Africa, there isn't any of that. And then, yeah, so I like to keep it with a very, like, I always put the blue color thing so that when you flush, this blue color will come. And all my toilet papers and ladies' stuff, they live in this area. And also the shower, a hand wash. Then after that, I can wipe my hands with this towel over there. Okay. Oh, and that's my small bin next to the toilet. So next is the main part of the house. And let's start over there. That's the gym area. Well, that's where I keep my stuff for gymming. And that's the TV over there with the stand and a little bit of color. And I like that plant. Oh, I mean, because it started very small and now it's so grown. It's like my baby. Anyways, advice on small apartments is that keep it keep it very clean and minimalist kind of style. So, for example, stick to clean color and make sure that the color tones of the house is like light, neutral, clean tones. It makes the space feel bigger. So use mirrors as well because mirrors reflect light. So that carries or it makes or creates a lot of depth into the house. And also, you need to choose a multifunctional furniture. What I mean by that is that you need to make sure that the stuff that you get can be usable for many different functions. Like, for example, I got this bed, which is like a frame beds. I really wanted it, but then I thought, let me use it, make me buy this one first because it's more like it brings in the light because underneath there's space. So that whole space can be used for something. But for me, I do not like I keep it clean, and that's the aircon area. So that I actually didn't bought it on Temu as well. I used a glue. Well, it's not glue; it's like a sticker thing that it comes out with, and then I just pasted it on the wall. As you can see, it's a little bit coming out over there, but it's a thing for design aesthetic. But anyway, as we move on, as I was talking about space, make sure that you buy something that is functional, like a couch. For me, it is more functional because I can sit there, and also I can be there at the study desk if I need to do some work, and also watch TV from this direction, either from the bed, or I can watch TV from this direction. And then I can also come over here if I want to do some work, honey. So let me, this chair is also very nice and comfortable. So I chose a moving chair like this. And yet again, another plant. So as I was saying, plants also are good to make or create the liveliness in the environment. And it adds like life into your space. Yes, I do have that live or maybe two live plants, but that one is not a real one, it's just for deco. Hide the clutter, that's another thing. So for example, that's where I keep my books and everything, but I make it look cute. And then that's where I keep my small stuff for like charging, all the small insipid things. And then also another place I hide clutter or stuff is I keep my earrings in this box, cute box over here that my friend got for my birthday. And also over here, there's storage boxes. They are very, very good to go, like storage organizer things that one should really have. And that's where I keep my go-to makeup stuff, and in morning preparation stuff before work, and that's actually one of the brand I'm using now for my hair. Oops, there you go. Yeah, and also I'm such a Zara babe. I'm a Zara babe. So that's the stuff I'm using right now. So I like to keep it over here because they are very close for me when I'm preparing for work, and I'll be looking at myself in this mirror and preparing. And then when I finish, when I finish, then I'll be doing, because I also like to do an OTD, of course. So then I move on to this mirror. That's where I finish it's like a finish of the look for me. A mirror is everything in my house, honestly, because even the direction it's in, it's making it easy for me to see, or to like kind of like have an ambiance of everything in the house in a very nice way pulled together. That's what I'm thinking. So that's what that was my idea, and this is the final look. Okay, and also speaking about clutter, this is my wardrobe space. When you open, that's how it looks like. So it hides everything away. On top of there, I do not know what's happening, but yeah, that's the stuff I use as well. And then these are the drawers. I also got these drawers from Temu. They're actually just nice and easy to even put together when it comes through delivery. And then those are my clothes. I hang them over there. So mostly it's like the coats and stuff on the hangers. And then over there, I try to use boxes as well to store some stuff that don't need to be all over. And then that's my gym bag and my other bag. And yeah, then we can close, and no one will know whatever's happening behind there. And now let me take you to my balcony. Let's go to the balcony. So right now, today's weather is not so good. it's very, it's raining, so, and also very cloudy, but this is how it looks when you open. This is the vibe. So I hang my towels and my clothes and everything on this, and then over there is like my view from the house. Okay, it's not a really big balcony, it's just breathable. Usually Japanese balconies are only just for that and laundry. That's it. So it's not a very big space, it's just a space that you can stand on, especially if you want to see maybe what the weather is like or whatnot. And for some people, they use it for smoking as well. So that's my view from my apartment. And right now I think it's the time where people are, it's the rush hour time, so people are going home right now, and that's why you see traffic over there on the road. Yeah, that's it. Real talk, small apartments look amazing when they feel intentional and not crowded. So if something doesn't serve a purpose or bring joy, it's taking up some space. So declutter every time you have a chance to declutter, whether it's clothes that you don't need, or small furniture items that you don't need, or things that you may have bought thinking you would need. Like declutter, 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 and use more of storage cans or storage things in your space. Also, it depends on how you like styling, and how you, because you need to make it more like something you would like to see when you come back to your house from work. It needs to match your style. So basically, those are my tips on how I styled my apartment and made it look more cozy, and yet feel like a, not feel like a very very small 1DK, because this is a 1DK, and the price of this apartment is 55,000 yen, which is not so bad considering the space and how the apartment is so nice and clean. When I got here, it was very clean as well. So I appreciate that. Appreciate the fact that even when I moved in, it was already like with clean white walls, and I intend to keep it that way. Keep very clean and yet aesthetically pleasing to me. So, and one point, if you're looking for apartments, I don't have much knowledge on that, because this apartment is, it came, or I was helped by the company that I work for to get it. But I've heard, because I listen, I've heard from some of my other friends that you can go to Leo Palace to go find apartments around Japan and that are foreign friendly. And you can go to Gaijin Port or Ahaya or Village House. That's another website you can use. And also search through the internet, like search through and also see the views. And what's nice is that Japan's apartments, they will tell you the specifics and the details about it before you even go in. Like for example, my friend was telling me that one of the apartments she wanted to go to go and stay in, they told her that the person who lived there before actually died like maybe 2 years ago. So they will tell you even information like that before you go and live into the space so that you know. And also that creates a shrink, or it creates the price of the apartment to be smaller or to go a little bit cheaper than usual if the apartment is either a place where someone died or committed suicide in it. So that's another thing about Japanese apartments. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share to other people. And goodbye.